So good evening, everyone. If you sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Activate your feet, spread the toes and spread the balls of your feet. So give yourself a moment now just to feel yourself comfortable as you're sitting here. Feel yourself grounding down into your mat. The intent today is to stay with the immediate sensation of what comes up with you for you. As I said, we'll be working into the hip and pelvic area, and this often brings up different kinds of sensations, different kinds of emotions. So right now, just take in what you're feeling. And keep yourself very focused as you go through your practice today. Pranayama is Surya Vedana in Nepal. So bring your left leg over your right. And you're working with your knee and knee-to-knee alignment. If that's a difficult reach for you, then you're straightening your right leg forward, and then the left foot is coming over, working with the knee-to-knee alignment. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block your right nostril. Breathe through your left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils and hold the breath, hold for 10. Exhale through left nostril for 10. Exhale to empty, then breathe through left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale left for 10. And then breathe through left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale left for 10. And then release. Change the cross of your legs. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Your thumb blocks your left nostril. Breathe through your right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale right for 10. Breathe through your right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale right for 10. Now breathe through right for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right for 10. And then release. Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet together. Press the soles of your feet together. Move your toes back towards your shins. And then bring your hands back behind your hips. Press down into your sit bone. And as you breathe in, lengthen spine. Hold the breath. Keep chest lifted. Keep feet active. And keep sit bones pressing down. Bring your hands forward of your shins. And then exhale through your mouth. Uddiyana, touch into chest and pull your belly in. Pull it all the way back towards the spine. Spreading ribs, spread diaphragm, and keep feeling that you're hollowing your belly out. Your shoulders, allow your shoulders to soften away from your ears. Stay here and then breathe. Breathe into lower back. On exhale, as you fold, belly's in. On your next breath, breathe to sternum. And exhale, allowing your body to melt a little deeper into pose. One more breath as you breathe. Lengthen your side ribs away from hips. On exhale, you fold, belly's in. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Your next pose today is seated side bend in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot on top of your right and then reach your heels away from you. That's a difficult reach. Then place your left foot onto the calf or the floor, or if you have a block, you can place a foot onto a block. You're opening into hips. Bring your left hand by left hip and then reach the hand away from the hip about 12-15 inches. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. And then inhale, reach your right arm straight up, spread the fingers. On exhale, you're lengthening your arm over your ear. Now breathe. As you breathe, lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, wrapping your right shoulders, your right arm reaches over right ear. As you breathe, expand your ribs. So you feel your ribs as they open out to side. And on exhale, you're lengthening that right arm over the ear. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your left arm. Now breathe in. As you breathe, lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. And on exhale, you're lengthening your right arm over right ear. Second arm position, just move the arm as you breathe. Windmill your right arm down towards the right side. And as you exhale, relax your neck. Breathe to the right side of your neck, deep breath. And as you exhale, soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Now ground down into your sit bone. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist, lengthening mid ribs away from lower ribs, and your upper ribs away from mid ribs. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your right arm away from right ear. On the next breath, use your right arm to pull your body up. And left arm supports your head and your neck. and then change. Shoelace pose, your right foot is over your left. Make that adjustment so this feels right for you. Shouldn't be hurting into your knees. Bring your right hand by your right hip and then reach the hand away about 12-15 inches. Relax your right ear to right shoulder and then lengthen out of right side. Ground down into your sit bone as you breathe. Reach your left arm straight up, spread fingers. On exhale, lengthen your arm over your ear. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep lifting out of right side. On as you exhale, you're wrapping your left shoulders, your left arm reaches over left ear. Ground down into sit bones as you breathe, lifting belly away from pelvis. Lift diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, you're lengthening that left arm, reaching, so you're opening the side ribs, intercostal muscles are opening. Second arm position, just move the arm. As you breathe in, windmill, your left arm down towards the side. Keep moving the arm away from you and feel the opening through left side of neck. And on exhale, relax your jaw. Now breathe. Breathe to the left side of neck. Deep breath. Keep chest lifted, but on exhale, let your shoulders soften down away from your ears. Your sit bones are ground to the floor, and you're breathing in to lift out of lower back. And as you breathe out, send your sit bones down, but lift chest. Use your left arm, breathe in, reach your left arm away, let the arm pull you up, and use your right hands to support your head and your neck. And then release. Coming into the seated side bend with one leg straight. Straighten your left leg. So you're reaching, your left leg is straight forward. Your right foot is either tucked into the heel. The heel is by the groin, or you're moving your foot back so that your heel is by your glute. Move your thighs away from each other. If this hurts into your knees, then make that adjustment so it's not hurting into the knees. Bring your right hand back, grab hold of your ankle, otherwise the fingertips are to the floor. Ground down into your left sit bone and breathe in, reach your left arm up as you open through left side ribs. And as you exhale, your left arm is down on inside of left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Breathe and breathe from pelvic bowl as you lift belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. You're not holding your right ankle, lift your right arm up and then reach it back and away from your ear. Now breathe. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder down. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Breathe to the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And on exhale, relax your jaw. Lower your chin slightly towards the left side of chest. On the next breath, as you breathe in, slide your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. And on exhale, you're moving your right shoulder away from right ear. Now breathe to sternum and lift chest. On exhale, squeeze your right shoulder down towards your left shoulder. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm towards the sky. On exhale, as you arc your chest forward, reach your right arm straight back, spread fingers. Now breathe into sternum. Keep moving your chest forward and up. And as you exhale, send that right arm back. If you want more opening, then lift your left arm up. As you reach it forward, reach your right arm back. That feels extreme for you, then ease back. Don't push yourself to a place that your body's not quite ready for. On the next breath, as you breathe, send your right arm straight up towards the sky. And as you exhale, lengthen your right arm over right ear. As you breathe, move your belly back away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your right arm over your right ear, glide your right sit bone back. Both feet are active. Now breathe. As you breathe, spread your lungs as you spread the side ribs to the side. Keep moving the ribs to the armpits. On exhale, you're folding forward, hands down either side of your left foot ankle calf. Both feet active. Now breathe to lower back and feel the lengthening out of lower back. Uddiyana, exhale. Now tuck the chin to chest, pull your belly in. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away. You're hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly and then breathe. Deep breath, spreading ribs. And then full exhale. Tuck the chin to chest, pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Keep feeling you're hollowing your belly out. And then release. Breathe in, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on up. And then change the cross of legs. So your seated side bend, one leg straight. Your right leg is reaching straight forward. You're reaching out with the boards of your foot. The left foot is tucked in, or bring the left foot back so that the heel is by your glute. Move the thighs away from each other, but that causes pain or discomfort. Then ease them closer, or bring the left foot in. Left hand reaches back, it takes hold of the ankle, or the fingertips are to the floor. Pressing down into right sit bone. Breathe and reach your right arm up, spread fingers. On exhale, the right hand is down on the inside of right leg. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your right heel and right arm. So you've already started to lengthen out of right side. Now breathe. As you breathe, lift out of your side ribs away from the right hip. On exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. You're not holding your left ankle, then lift your left hand up and then reach it back. So now you feel for opening the left side of neck. Be active. Breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. On exhale, soften. Now breathe. As you breathe, lift chest. Keep feeling for moving chest forward. And then on exhale, soften the both shoulders down. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. On the next breath, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip or clothing, or the hand can be on the floor. On exhale, move your left shoulder away from left ear. Feel as if you're breathing into the top ribs, the top of your, the opening up the top ribs by your shoulders and neck, left ear. And then breathe out. Slide your left shoulder down. Squeeze your left shoulder down towards your right shoulder blade. On the next breath, chest opener, release your left arm. Reach your left arm towards the sky. Spread the fingers. Exhale, lengthen your left arm away from your left ear. Breathe to back of heart. Energize your heart with breath. And then you exhale, sending the arm away from you. If you want more opening, then lift your right arm up slightly. Reach your right arm forward as you reach your left arm back. Inhale, stretch your left arm right out and up. Feel as if you're opening the armpits. On exhale, lengthen your left arm over your left ear. Working your oblique muscles. So as you press your right sit bone to the floor, breathe in, lift out of right side. And on exhale, you're lengthening your left arm over left hip. Keep the neck relaxed. And then breathe to lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, you're folding forward, hands either side of your front foot, feet are active, can take hold of the foot, the ankle, or the calf. Now, bring your hands to the floor and then feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Now, take your biggest breath now, deep breath. Uddiyana, exhale. Uddiyana, tuck the chin to chest, pull your belly in, pull it up. You're spreading ribs, spread diaphragm. You're hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly and then breathe, deep breath. On exhale, fold. Exhale, completely bellies in. Keep feeling you're hollowing your belly out. And inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Straighten legs. And then you're lying down onto your back, coming into your abdominal sequence. Today you start with elbow to knee. You'll do elbow to knee and sit bone squeeze. So lie down onto your back, clasp your hands behind your head and your neck. Your back is tweaking, the soles of your feet are onto the floor, hands are behind your head and neck. Your lower back presses the floor. Breathe in, you lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. You hold the breath. On exhale, curl tailbone up and the elbows are to your left knee. Now pull belly in at the end of the exhale and press your lower back to floor. If you can go further, lift one foot up. If you can go further, straighten that leg. And inhale to center and exhale, lower head and shoulders to the floor. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent, they're aligned with your hips. Heels are just below the knees and toes are flexed. Toes are flexed towards your shins. Hands clasped behind head and neck. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now reach up, hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Feel for moving each toe away from the other. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Ease your right thigh away from hip. Now send your left leg forward, spread the toes, and pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Reach your heels away from you. Exhale, curl tailbone up and elbows to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Move your thigh bone away from hip bone. Now pull belly in at the end of the exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg up. Now reach your right elbow up so the shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left thigh forward away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your right thigh away from hip. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Sit bone squeeze. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Your right hand is now grabbing hold of your right sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone. Reach your left elbow up. Reach your right thigh forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and place your hands behind your head. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee and reach your left leg forward. Place your left hand onto left sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze your left sit bone to tailbone. Send your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Hands are behind your head. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Right hand onto right sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze right sit bone to tailbone. Send your right thigh forward away from hip. Reach your left elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Place your hands behind your head and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. You're reaching your left leg forward. Left hand onto left sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone. Send your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and place your hands behind your head. Exhale, release. Lower down. Lower head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. You can bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side. And just feel this. Feel the openings into belly, into hips, into lower back. And then breathe into these openings. And then exhale. Let go completely. Let go of anything that's not serving you. One more breath into where you feel this most. And exhale. Use your hands and draw your knees together. Your next pose is straddle, lifting through. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your legs are reaching straight up towards the ceiling, and then you're straddling the legs out towards the side. If your back is tweaky, you can do frog lifting through, so the knees are bent and reaching heels out. You can move to the wall and have your feet up against the wall, especially if your back is tweaky. Remember, none of these are lesser pose. They're the pose that's right for you. So choose the pose that feels right. Straddle lifting through or frog lifting through. Press your lower back to floor. And then inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. And then lengthen your legs out. Reach out, spread the toes. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Now pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. And then send your legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes, and pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send your thighs and knees out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis. This time, lift your head and lift your chest and reach your elbows up, reach them up, reach them back. Feel as if you're opening your armpits. On exhale, curl tailbone up. Now lengthen your legs out towards the side. Spread the toes. Reach your elbows up. Pull lower belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head in about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your thighs and knees out towards the side. Keep sending the legs out. Reach out, spread the toes, and pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to floor. Use your hands, draw the legs together, and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose is bridge with a block, wrist stretches, and bridge with Virasana and half Virasana. Talk you through. So you lie down onto your back. Your block is within touching distance. You're drawing your heels back towards your sit bones, and you're brushing your heels with your fingertips. Your arms are relaxed by your side, and the shoulders away from your ear. In this stage, we'll do bridge and do wrist stretches, and then the next stage, you'll place a block under the sacrum. If in the process of doing bridge with wrist stretches, this feels a little bit strenuous on your back or legs, then place a block under the sacrum. So from here, press your lower back to floor, feet presses to floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hips. On exhale, press your feet to floor, tilt pelvis, and lift the pelvis up away from the floor. Now breathe into sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. On exhale, lifting up a little bit more. Grab hold of your block. And then breathe in. As you breathe, the lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, tilt the pelvis, push the floor away, lift up and place the block under your sacrum. Working with wrist stretches, both feet to pressing to floor. Breathe in, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. As you exhale, send thighs and knees forward. Grab hold of your little finger on your right hand. And then breathe. Breathe to palm of hands. And as you breathe out, open your hands skywards and glide your little finger back. And release. Taking hold of your ring finger on the right hand. And then breathe. As you breathe, lengthen side ribs away from hips. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away, open your hands, glide your ring finger back. And release. And taking hold of your middle finger. Now breathe. As you breathe, breathe to sternum, filling your heart with breath. And on exhale, open your hands wide. Spread each finger away from other. And release. And taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe. As you breathe in, feel your side ribs as they open up. Feel your chest as it moves to chin. And as you breathe out, as you send your thighs and knees forward, glide your first finger back. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. And then breathe to glide your thumb away from index finger. Press your heels to floor. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up. Move this wrist forward towards the sky. Hands forward towards the sky. And release. Other side. Take hold of the little finger on your left hand and then ease it back. And breathe. Breathe to palm of hands. Spread the fingers. On exhale, open your hands towards the sky. And release. taking hold of your ring finger. You're grounding down into your sacrum presses to the block. Breathe and lengthen the lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your feet. As you tilt pelvis up, open your hands, guide your finger back. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger. Now breathe to the back of heart and energize heart with this breath. And on the exhale, glide your middle finger back and release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe, you're moving your finger away from your thumb. As you breathe out, push the floor away with your feet as you lift up, pelvis lifts. Release, and taking hold of your thumb. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, heel of the hands is reaching towards the sky. And release. Second stage, wrist stretches. So the hands are over the shoulders. The fingers are pointed back towards your heels. Elbows are reaching towards the sky. Breathe to the palm of hands. On exhale, heel of the hands are reaching towards the floor. Fingers reaching to heels. Push the floor away with your feet as your pelvis tilts. And then relax. And then breathe. Breathe to palm of hands. On exhale, feel you're pushing the floor away. Your elbows reaches up. Feet presses to the floor. You're sending thighs and knees forward. Then release, reach your arms up towards the sky. Thumbs pointing towards your forehead. Now breathe to palm of hands. Hold the breath, then one by one, bring in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb, squeezes on top. Squeeze all of the air out, and then on exhale, knuckles towards your knees and stretching out the tops of your wrists. And release, open the hands, hands facing each other, breathe to palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your thumb. And then simultaneously, all fingers squeezes the thumb. On exhale, stretch your thumb towards your knees. And then release. Relax your arms down by your side. Draw your right heel back towards your right sit bone or towards your hip. Press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left foot up and draw your left knee towards your chest. On exhale, you're reaching your left leg straight up. Spread the toes, reach out with the ball of your foot. And breathe to left hip. Deep breath. Feel for moving left thigh bone away from hip. On exhale, you're reaching your left leg straight up. On the breath, breathe into left thigh, left hip. On the exhale, as you press down into your right foot, send your left leg straight up. If you can, move your left foot closer towards your left shoulder. Your hamstrings are tight, your knees will bend. One more like this, deep breath. And as you exhale, you're sending that left leg straight up. From here, on the next breath, bend your left knee, draw the left knee towards the chest. Reach your left hand up, and as you exhale, take hold of the ankle and draw your left foot towards your left sit bone. Left knee is reaching towards the floor for half Virasana. Keep pressing your left foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up, draw the right knee towards your chest. And as you exhale, reach your right leg straight out and up towards the sky. As you breathe, breathe to right hip. Feel for moving right thigh bone away from hip. As you press your left foot to the floor, reach your right leg straight out and up. Now breathe. As you breathe, feel for moving right thigh bone away from pelvis.
And as you exhale, sending that leg up, if you can, move it towards your shoulder. Your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees slightly. And then breathe. Breathe into right hip. Press your left foot to floor on exhale as you reach your right leg straight out and up towards the sky. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend your right knee, draw the right knee towards the chest, and place your left foot to the floor. Then reach your right hand up, take hold of the ankle, and then move your foot towards your right sit bone for half Parasana. Your right knee is moving to floor. Press into your right foot, the top of the foot, breathe in, lift your left leg up, draw the knee to chest. And on exhale, you're sending your left leg out and up towards the sky. And then breathe to left hip. And on the exhale, you're sending that left leg up. Reach out, spread the toes. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. And as you exhale, reach. Keep moving the left thigh out and up. On the next breath, bend your left knee and place your knee, draw the knee to chest. And on exhale, place your left foot to the floor. Anchor into left foot, breathe in, lift your right leg up, draw the right knee to chest. And on exhale, reaching your right leg straight out and up, reach out, spread the toes. You're breathing into right hip, feel for moving right thigh bone away from pelvis. And on exhale, keep sending your right leg out and up. One more like this. You're breathing in and you're lengthening low ribs away from sacrum. Push the floor away with your right foot, with your left foot as you send your right leg straight up. Keep the neck relaxed. On the next breath, breathe in. Bend your right knee, draw the right knee towards your chest. And on exhale, place your right foot to the floor. Both feet to the floor. Breathe in, lengthen your belly away from pelvis. Move chest to chin. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up. Move the block. Now breathe in deeply. Spread your ribs to the side. On exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt as you come all the way down. Twisted roots, cross your leg over your right. Twisted roots, second stage. Bring your both hands onto your left thigh by hip crease. If you can make the second cross, make the second cross. From here, breathe in. Also, you can have your feet onto the floor or lift your feet up away from the floor. So your lower back presses to floor. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs. On exhale, as you curl tailbone up, press your hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands, squeeze thighs. Pull lower belly in. Relax pelvis and breathe to lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands, squeeze thighs. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Change the cross of your legs. Change the cross of your hands and then place your hands on the midpoint of your right thigh. Now breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands. Squeeze thighs. Pull belly in. Activate your feet. Relax pelvis and breathe. Breathe into lower back, spread ribs to floor. Hold the breath. On exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands. Pull lower belly in. Feet are active. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Soles of your feet onto the floor. Roll to your right side. Left hand is to floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come all the way on up. Coming to turbo dog. So the hands are to the floor. Your hands about width, just about mat distance apart, maybe slightly in from there. Your elbows will bend. They're not touching. They're about 1, maybe 3 inches away from the floor. The back of the neck is long. You breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor, push the floor away, then squeeze your elbows in. You're feeling your pectoral muscles are now engaging. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, send your sit bones back. Bend the knees if this feels really strong into shoulders. Breathe into upper back, broaden the upper back with breath. On exhale, squeeze your elbows in and then push the floor away. Keep the neck relaxed and then breathe. Breathe to front of heart. On exhale, reach your sit bones back, heels to floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down. Take a breath in, embryo. Relax your arms down by the side. Relax your neck and relax your shoulders. Allowing your body just to relax as much as you can in this pose. And stay with feeling, breathe into what you feel at this moment. Dolphin pose. So from here, bring your hands under the shoulders, push the floor away as you're coming up. Let's prepare for dolphin. Do 2 rounds of dolphin. First round is with your hands clasped. So measure up, hands onto biceps, elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward and clasp your hands. Keep the elbows tucked in so the elbows are not wider than the shoulders. Neck, shoulders relaxed. Breathe into upper back, lift and spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reach your sit bones back. Chest is moving to thighs and knees. Keep the neck relaxed and then breathe to sternum. On exhale, pull your belly in and reach your sit bones back. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, broaden the upper back with breath. As you exhale, as you reach back, feel for taking your top ribs away from shoulders. On the next breath, feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, reach back. Your heels are reaching to the floor. You're pushing the floor away. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor. Do dolphin. This time, your dolphin will be 1 palm facing down, 1 palm facing up. So your measurement is the same. Your hands are onto your biceps. Your elbows are on the floor. My left hand is reaching forward. It's flat. And the elbow and shoulders aligned, the wrists are aligned. So there's full alignment. My right hand is facing upwards. Again, full alignment. So elbows, shoulders, forearms and hands are all aligned. Neck, shoulders relaxed. Breathe into upper back, lift and spread back, curl toes under. On exhale, lift knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs. As you breathe into side ribs. On exhale, push the floor away, lengthen your top ribs away from the shoulders. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. Pull your belly in and reach back, tops of the thighs and moving away from pelvis. On the next breath, broaden the upper back with breath. On exhale, push the floor away as you reach your sit bones back. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down. And then change. Right hand is facing down, left arm is facing upwards, working for that alignment. And just change. Change. One is down, one is up. So do whatever you didn't do the last time. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. On exhale, lift the knees off the floor, push the floor away with your forearms, and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Now breathe. As you breathe, feel as if you're breathing into armpits. And as you exhale, reach back so the top ribs are moving away from shoulders. Now breathe to heart, deep breath, filling your heart with breath. As you reach back, feel as if you're reaching your fingertips forward. One more like this. Breathe in, broaden the upper back with breath. On exhale, as you reach back, send your sit bones back, reach your heels to floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor. From here, you're coming up to stand for your salutations. So if you need to pad the knees and pad your knees, and then you're standing at the front of your mat. If your back is streaky, stand with your feet about hip distance apart, otherwise bring your feet together. Your feet are anchored to the floor. As you exhale, hands together by your chest. Now feel you're really, secure in the floor. Press your feet down. Inhale, reach your arms out. Lift your chest, lift your back ribs as you reach your arms up towards us. Keep the length, and as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pad the knee if you need, and reach your arms out and up. Push the floor away with your right foot. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, bodies in a straight line. Now bend the knees. On exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra. Move chest, ribs forward. Now lengthen your legs back. Feel this. Your belly's moving away from pelvis, lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, lower down, hands under the shoulders. Breathe in, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Reach back, heels to floor. Move chest to thighs and knees. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, forward bend. Lengthen for spine. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, stand up. Lift your chest, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. Breathe in, sweep your arms out and up, lift your chest, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe, move chest away from thighs and knees. On exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward to lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away, you reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move your chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. On exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees. Breathe and step or hop your legs between the hands. Straighten the legs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. On the breath, bend the knees and reach up for chair pose.
lift your chest, reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones back. On exhale, stand hands together by chest. Inhale, lengthen your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee. Push the floor away with both legs as you reach your arms out and up. Bend the front knee and go a little deeper if you can. Open into hips and hip flexors. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Bend the knees if you need. On exhale, lower down. Breathe into cobra. Move chest and wrist forward. Lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back. Downward dog. Lunge, breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away. You reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, forward bend, lengthen the spine. Feet presses the floor, breathe in, stand up. Lift your chest as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, breathe in, sweep your arms out and up, lift your chest, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, left foot steps by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat, and your arms are reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands down, and step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Feel as if you're pushing foot away as you lower down. Upward dog, breathe in. You're moving chest forward. You've lengthened your legs back, opening the lower back with a breath. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Upward dog, breathe in and move your chest and ribs forward. You've lengthened your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees. Breathe in and step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Inhale, chair pose, lift your chest. Reach your arms up, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. And just take a breath. Coming into some vinyasas now, so work 3 poses, one side, 3 poses, another side, and work fairly continuously throughout these poses. Chair pose, bend the knees, breathe in, sweep your arms out and up, lift the chest, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe, move your chest away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, draw chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior two, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, right foot to the spoil edge of the mat. Line up your front heel with the arc of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out to side. High talk, turn the palms of the hands. High talk, you're in warrior two, your elbows are bent, your arms are reaching out to side. When you inhale, lift your chest, reach your arms up. Glide the shoulders down the back. And as you exhale, fold forward, roll the shoulders forward, arms facing skywards. Then breathe in, lift up. Shoulders down and back. Exhale, roll forward. Just the shoulders. Feet presses to floor. Breathe in, rise up. And glide the shoulders down the back, spreading your wings. And exhale, roll the shoulders forward. One more. Breathe in, rise up. Spreading the wings as you glide the shoulders down, keeping chest lifted. And exhale, rise up and lengthen your arms out to the side. Extended warrior variation. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Bring your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh by hip. Press into your left leg, Breathe in, feel as if you're using your forearm to glide your thigh away from you. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in and feel as if you're gliding the ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back towards your right heel. Press down into both feet as you breathe in, lift sternum. Now keep moving chest up to chin. And on exhale, move your shoulders down. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your left foot for pigeon. Your right knees to the floor. Is your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg. As you breathe in, veer down into pelvis, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, you're folding forward. Feet are active. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, as your belly pulls in, glide your left thigh forward as you reach back into your right big toe. And breathe. Deep breath. Spread the breath into back ribs. On exhale, send your sit bones back. One more like this. Deep breath. On exhale, release. Ease your hands under the shoulders. Press back into plank. Lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move your chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands for warrior two. Left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Kai talk. Turn the palms of the hands up. Press your feet to floor. Breathe in, lift your chest. And then glide the shoulders down the back. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Roll the shoulders. Breathe in, lifting up. Glide the shoulders down. Keep chest lifted. And as you exhale, roll the chest forward. Press your feet to floor. Breathe in as you rise up. Keep the chest lifted. Glide the shoulders down. And exhale as you fold forward. One more. Breathe in as you rise up. Keeping the chest lifted, the shoulders are down away from your ears. And exhale, rolling the shoulders forward. Inhale, release. Float your arms out to side, warrior two. On the next breath, extended warrior variation. Place your right forearm onto right thigh. You're gliding the thigh forward. Your left arm is around the back. You're tucking it onto your thigh by hip. Press down into your right leg. Breathe and glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. So feet are active. Anchor your feet to floor. And then breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from your left hip. Keep moving chest to chin. On exhale, relax your left shoulder away from your left ear. Now breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. On exhale, relax your jaw. Your right foot is anchored to floor. Breathe in and lift. Lift out away. The side ribs are lengthening away from that right thigh. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip, sit bones towards your left heel. Inhale, release. Hands either side of your right foot. Pigeon, place your left knee to the floor and ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Pigeon. Bring down into pelvis. Breathe and lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, you're folding forward over your right shin. Then breathe to lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And on exhale, you're folding a little deeper. Everyone breathe to heart, filling your heart with breath. And exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. Keep reaching your left leg back, keep feet active. Inhale, release. Your hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes of your left foot. Breathe in. On exhale, step your right leg back for plank. You're reaching back to heels. On exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Hands clasped behind your back for boat. Now inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your legs. On exhale, lengthening your legs away from you. Squeeze ankles towards each other, spread the toes. And breathe. Breathe the sternum. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your legs back, sit bones tucked to heels. Inhale, release, lower down. Your hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Walk your feet in a couple of inches, push the floor away. You can bend the elbows to turbo dog. You want to take it a little deeper. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. You're coming into extended warrior. So your left hand is down flat to the floor. You can place your left hand onto a block. And your right arm is reaching out and up towards the sky. So breathe in, press down into your left foot, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you press back to your right leg, reaching your right arm out and up towards the sky. As you breathe, keep moving belly forward away from the top of your left thigh. And as you exhale, reach fingertips up. Keep anchoring your right foot to floor. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, send your left hip back, left sit bone reaches back. Press your right foot to floor. On the next breath, as you breathe, reach your right arm over your right ear. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from right ear. Now breathe into sacrum as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, press your left foot to floor. Send your left hip back as you reach your right arm forward. Inhale, release. From here, bring your hands down to the floor. And then ease your left foot back about 6 inches. Align your front heel with the arc of your right foot. Straighten your left leg. Set up for triangle. Now as you breathe in, you're reaching your left arm down towards the floor as you reach your right arm up towards the sky. That hand can be on the floor, left hand can be down to the floor, onto a block, the ankle or the calf. Your right arm is reaching straight out and up. Press into your left leg, breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left thigh. And as you exhale, rolling your chest open as you're reaching your right fingertips to the sky. Keep the neck relaxed, left ear towards left shoulder. Anchor your right foot to floor and then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. You're moving chest to chin. And on exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your left foot as you reach your right fingertips. From here, place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Left hand is to the floor about 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, ease forward. Lift your right leg up and reach it back, half moon. If you can go further, you're reaching your right arm out and up towards the sky. As you breathe, feel for lifting your left side ribs away from left hip. As you breathe out, reach your left heel away from you as you reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. As you breathe, breathe to heart and energize your heart with breath. On the exhale, push the floor away with your left foot. Reach your right leg back. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right foot to the floor. Step your left leg back for plank. You reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward. Tuck your elbows in. Lengthen your legs back.
Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. You're pushing floor weight in downward dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward by your right hand for extended warrior. Your right hand is onto the floor or a block. Your left arm is reaching out and up towards the sky. The right knee is bent. Press down into your right foot, breathing, lift out of right side. And as you press back into your left leg, reaching your left arm straight up. On the next breath, as you breathe, lengthen your left arm forward over your left ear. On exhale, glide the shoulders down. Now breathe. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you glide your right hip back, your left arm is reaching forward. One more like this. Deep breath. Breathe into left side ribs. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your left arm forward, glide your sit bones back. From here, bring your left foot forward about 6 inches. Set up a triangle. Straighten your right leg and reach your left arm up. Right hand reaches to the floor onto a block, ankle or calf. Press into your right leg. Glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as your right arm is reaching down, your left arm is reaching up. Press your left foot to floor and breathe and feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. You're moving chest to chin. And as you exhale, send your left arm up as you reach your right arm down. Keep both legs straight if you can. From here, place your left hand onto left hip. Bend your right knee. Place your right hand to the floor 12 inches forward. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, ease your body forward. Lift your left leg up and reach it back. Reach out with your heels. If you can go further, reach your left arm to sky, half moon. Press into your right leg. Breathe in and lift your belly away from thigh. On exhale, reach back. Left heel reaches back. Left fingertips reaches to sky. Open the hands as you open your heart. Now breathe into heart as you breathe to sternum. And as you exhale, send back. Reach your heel back as you reach your hand to sky. One more like this. Deep breath. On exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left leg back. And then step your right leg back for plank. Feel for pushing the floor away. Your body's in one straight line. Now on exhale, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. As you inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, and lift your legs. As you breathe out, lengthen your legs back, sit bones touch the heels, move chest and ribs forward. And then breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back and curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. You're pushing floor away in downward dog. Warrior 2, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. The front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out to side. Feel as you press down into both feet, you're moving the thighs away from this. So you feel opening into hips, opening into lower back. And as you breathe out, going a little deeper. Standing warrior variation, your left hand is onto left thigh. Your right arm reaches back towards the foot to ankle or even the block. Press into your left leg, breathe and glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you glide your left thigh towards the left, you're bringing your forehead towards your right shin, towards your right ankle. Balloon the breath into left side ribs. And as you exhale, keep moving the thigh towards the left. Your left side ribs open towards the left. Your forehead moves towards your right shin. One more like this, deep breath. And then as you exhale, opening out to the left as you bring your forehead to the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Turn your left foot forward. Your next pose is flat stretch. So both feet are facing the same direction. Your right hand is reaching across. It takes hold of your right ankle. Your legs are straight. Your left arm comes across. It takes hold of your right ankle. Anchor your left foot to floor. Breathing, lengthen ribs away from left hip. On exhale, you're bringing your forehead towards your right ankle. Bend your left elbow. So now feel your left side ribs really opening to the left. As you breathe, keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. On exhale, as you fold, reach your left elbow to floor. And one more like this, deep breath. Balloon the breath as if you're ballooning it into your left armpit. Left foot presses to the floor. As exhale, you're bringing your forehead towards your right shin. Inhale, release. Walk your hands all the way forward to the either side of your left foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Is your left foot towards the left edge, towards the right edge of the mat for pigeon, sternum to foot. Your left foot is at a right angle. Grab hold of the foot with both hands. Breathe in, lift belly away from thigh, away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, bring sternum to foot. If you can, you're straightening your right leg. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep lifting out of left side. On exhale, you're drawing sternum closer towards the foot. Both feet are active. Now feel this. Feel where the energy is moving in your body and where it gets stuck. And then breathe there. Deep breath. And on exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Use your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Reach back into right heel. Step your left leg back. Step it back to plank. Breathe in. On exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move your chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Bend the elbows if you want to go further in turbo dog. Warrior 2. Inhale. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. The front heels align with the arc of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out to side. From here, your next pose is head to ankle prep. So your right hand is onto right thigh. Your left arm is reaching back towards your left foot. Press into your right leg. Breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right thigh towards the right. Forehead is moving towards your left shin, towards your left ankle. Now breathe. And as you breathe out, move your right thigh towards the right and feel for opening your right ribs towards the right knee. Breathe to sternum, move your chest forward. Exhale, send your right thigh away from you as you bring your forehead to left shin. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Turn your right foot forward. From here, your both hands are grabbing hold of your left ankle. So left hand grabs hold of the left ankle, right hand grabs hold of the left ankle. Press into right leg. Breathe and glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, bringing your forehead towards your left shin, left ankle, bend your right elbow. Now breathe as you breathe. Feel for breathing in into lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. Bend your right elbow and open side ribs. One more breath there, deep breath. On exhale, as you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Walk your hands all the way around so the hands are now either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Sternum foot to foot, pigeon sternum to foot. Your right foot is coming towards the left edge of the mat. Sit down onto your right sit bone. Right foot is at the right ankle. Straighten the left leg if you can. Take hold of the arc of the foot with both hands. Breathe in, lift out of your right side. On exhale, sternum comes towards your right foot. Now breathe into sternum, filling heart with breath. On exhale, as you're taking it a little deeper. You're breathing into lower back and lengthening out of lower back. And on exhale, you're coming deep. Now take yourself, feeling the immediate sensations that are coming up for you. One more breath to where you feel this most. Ease your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. As you breathe in, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your legs. On exhale, lengthen your legs back, move your chest and ribs forward. Now breathe into lower back as you're lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, lengthen your legs back, sit bones tucks to heels. Inhale, release, lower down. Your hands are under the shoulders. You're breathing into lower back and you're curling your toes under. On exhale, press back for downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward dog. You want to give yourself a more challenge, you bend the elbows and do turbo dog. Keep the neck relaxed. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand for warrior one. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away. You're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping the ribs up. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper, bend that front knee. Twisting warrior, as you breathe, bring your right arm over your left thigh. Your left hand is on top. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Press your right foot away from you, reach it back and then breathe, lengthen out of right side. And as you press your left foot to the floor, twist to the left. Now breathe, as you breathe, glide your side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, rolling chest open towards the left, shoulders away from your ears. As you breathe, breathe to sternum, keep moving chest and ribs forward. And as you exhale, send your left sit bone back. Extended twisting warrior. Your right arm is reaching down to the outside of your left foot. And your left arm is reaching up towards the sky. You can place that right hand onto a block. Now breathe, as you breathe in, lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as you push your left foot to the floor, open to the left, that left arm is reaching to the sky. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, wrap your left shoulder as you reach your left arm over left ear. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe, move your belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your left arm over, reach back into right heel. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your left foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Then ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat for twisting
triangle. Your left foot is at a right angle. You're sitting on your left sit bone. If you can, your left elbow tucks into the arc of your left foot and your right hand is on top. If you're not there, then do the pose you did before, which is sternum to foot. Press down into your left sit bone and breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you twist to the right. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep drawing chest up. Move side ribs away from left hip. And as you twist towards the right, relax both shoulders away from your ears. One more breath. Feel this right down from pelvic bowl and move belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, relax your left ear to left shoulder. Shoulders away from your ear. Inhale, release. Your hands are down either side of your front foot. Step back for plank. Now reach back to heels on the exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest, ribs forward, you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press down into both feet, and as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And exhale, twisting warrior. Left arm is over the right thigh knee. Make a fist or hands into prayer position. Press into left leg, breathe and lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, glide your right hip back. Roll the chest open. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Extended twisting warrior. On the next breath, release your left arm down towards the outside of your right foot and reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you press your right foot to the floor, breathe in and glide your right ribs away from right hip. And exhale, roll the chest open as you reach your right arm to the sky. On the next breath, reach back towards your left heel and then reach your left arm over your right arm over right ear. And as you breathe out, send your sit bones back. On the next breath, spread the breath into back ribs. On exhale, reach forward with the fingertips of your right hand. Sit bones are reaching back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Place your left knee down. Twisting pigeon. Your right foot comes towards the left edge of the mat. You're sitting on your right sit bone. Your right elbow tucks into the arc of the foot and your left hand is on top. If you're not quite there today, you can take hold of the foot. As you breathe, you're lifting out of your right side. As you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. As you breathe, breathe to sternum, draw chest forward. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the left, relax the shoulders away from your ears. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, release. Your hands, they're under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Lift your left knee off the floor. Step back for plank. Now reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Push floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, walk your feet forward to hands. Keep the neck relaxed. Once you reach forward, clasp your hands behind your head and neck for neck traction. Your feet, they're anchored to the floor. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Forearms tucking onto jaw bones. Press your feet to floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis.
On exhale, forward belly is pulling in. If your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees. You could also move your sit bones up against the wall. So breathe deeply. And as you exhale, you're folding a little deeper. And then breathe to lower back. On exhale, you fold. One more like this. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold bellies in. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Bring your hands towards the shins and then curl up. Walk your hands up your legs as you curl all the way on up. And then come down into a seated position. From here, reach your left leg forward. Tuck your right foot over the left. Left foot is flat to the floor over the right. Right foot is reaching forward. Your right hand is coming across. It's hugging your left thigh towards the chest, and your left arm is lined up by your hip, and then reach it back. Press down into left sit bone. As you inhale, lift out of left side. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, twist to the left. Ground down into sit bones, and from coccyx, breathe and lift out. Keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you twist towards the left, reach your right foot forward, spread the toes. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale, release. And then change sides. Your left foot is reaching forward, spread the toes. Your right foot comes over, it's flat to the floor. Left arm comes across, it's hugging your right thigh towards the chest, and your right arm is back about 12 inches. Line up with sit bone. Press into your right sit bone. As you breathe, lift out of right side. As you breathe out, you twist towards the right. Your left foot is reaching forward, feet are active. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. And as you exhale, you're twisting to right. Grounding down into sit bone, and breathe to lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Inhale, release. And then you ease on back to center. Bring your hands down by hips. Your left leg reaching forward. Keep your right foot flat to the floor and allow your body just to relax down into Shavasana. Once you're all the way down, you can have the soles of your feet onto the floor. Relax your arms by your side, or bring the soles of your feet together so knees are out to the side, or straighten the legs. You can also lie down with the heels up against the wall, and this just helps to work with the reverse flow of energy, changing the flow of blood. Now let your body relax completely in your final pose into Shavasana.
As you lie here now, feel the energy that is moving through your body. Feeling the edges of your toes, the edges of your fingers, the edges of your skin. And breathe into these edges. And then exhaling completely. And feel for making that connection with the earth. And then breathe. Feel as if you're elevating, drawing energy up from the earth and moving it into your body. And then exhale. On your next breath, stretching away, that feels good to you. Allowing every part of you to feel the benefit of the breath and the movement that comes with the breath. Moving in such a way that delights your body, that delights your spirit. On the next breath, draw your knees towards the chest, hug your knees close. And roll to your left side towards your heart center. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest and then breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up and use your left hand to support your head. You come into your cross-legged seated position. Bring your hands together and just give yourself a moment or two to notice how your body feels. Start rubbing your hands together and generate as much heat as you can. And breathe in. Bring your hands over your eyes. Exhale, open your eyes into the heat of the hands, to the darkness, and waking up to new possibilities. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.